So, in front of this pond right here, and in the midst of all this dry landscape, but there's greenery all around, I'd like to give you all the context for first, or for caprice number 1, as I also call it. So, the caprices all start off with a type of music, which is known as a caprice. In particular, it was the caprices of Paganini, or Niccolò Paganini, who were the main inspiration for me to create the series of poems that I call caprices. So what is a caprice? A caprice is a whim, and a whim is the will lunging after something, or lunging after a thing. And so, for me, it's that. My will, or my volition, is trying to reach something in my poetry. And so through all the caprices that I ever made, it was that. I was experimenting, trying to find a new way to create poetry, or trying to write in a new way, to find my own voice. It was my will lunging out, trying to find what poetry is for me, what it is. And so, for a long time I had made caprices, and I'd always give them arbitrary numbers, whether it was 88, 76, 33, whatever it was. And it was always just keep making them, one after the other after the other. Even today I still keep making them, though they're a little different now, based on the elements. But in the beginning it was all about the musicality, looking for a new way to create music, or to create music and poetry. And eventually, it was about the age of 14, 15, I found, or I created, first. And the reason I called it first is because for me it is the landmark. It is the moment where I felt, here I am. This is me. This is my poetry. This is everything that I have struggled for, or that I have tried to find. And so first combines all different kinds of ways of writing poetry for me. The narrative, and then the freestyle poetry, and then the different topics of the different sections. All of that coalesced in a single moment. It was after that I had listened to the caprice.01 of Paganini. And at that moment, I created first. And it was the moment where I said, this is it.